Let's make a box for Bonnie, so we can see what we can do. I'm gonna do it the way I did it the first time, and well, we'll send her an acorn ornament along with the box. How about that? Because I got plenty of them now. I had to turn the acorn boxes into ornaments since one of them had gotten stuck together. The other one would not stay together. So here we go. Let's do this again. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and make the lid. Let me knock these corners off real quick with the roughing gouge wherever it went. There it is. It's trying to hide from me. Alright, that came off that tenon. Let me get my shield up. That came off that tenon. I ain't worried about it. I'll just go ahead and put it on the chuck, directly on the chuck. Take that back off. I didn't get enough glue on there. Barely any glue on there, and that's why. And that's fine. I was just trying to save a little bit of space, but I don't have to do that. No, I don't have to do that at all. I hope that didn't scare y'all. Alright now. We don't need anybody having a heart attack. Alright, I had a scare there. Not because of the wood coming off or anything like that. The lathe stopped turning. It just like stopped. And I thought, oh no, something's wrong. Something's bad wrong. It's terrible. Oh no, I don't have the money to get it fixed right now or anything. So I thought, oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to wood turn for a while, right? So I went to take the panel off, and I noticed there's a switch back there, and it has it's a reset button. And so I pushed on it, and it pushed back to the, it was like in the white. So I pushed it, and it went back to, so I thought, okay, well maybe that's it. Maybe, just maybe. So I screwed the panel back on, and well, before I screwed the panel back on, I went ahead and took some air and blowed it all out and cleaned it out, make sure it's getting clean, because dust gets in there a little bit, and you know, you want to make sure that your electronics inside are pretty clean. So I did that. Nothing looked burned up, and also I thought, oh dear God, please. So I went and plugged it in after I put the panel back on and all, and it cranked up. It's running again. See, it's running. I was like, oh gosh. So anyway, I mean, this is something I love. I thoroughly enjoy, and I love, and if I can't wood turn, I mean, it's not the end of my life. It's not it or something like that, but you know, it's pretty upsetting to me because I really love to wood turn. I really look forward to doing things, you know, and creating stuff, and you know, so that right there would have just taken a piece of my heart away for a while there. So it's not the end of the world, you know. You go on with your life and do other things, but I tell you what, that right there hurt. That gave me a little spanking right there. That spanked me, and I was hurting. So anyway, let's get the hole drilled in. If it happens again, it's a safety feature, so that's a good thing, right? So we'll do it again. I need to get this Forstner bit sharpened. Okay, I forgot about one thing, and that was the size of this has to be brought down. So, I already hollowed it out, and I hollowed it out way in there, so that presents a serious problem. I cannot fit this smaller top on here. I can fit it on here, but I can't bring it down to the size I need to bring it. Because you're supposed to be smaller than this. And that's a serious problem. So, this needs to be coming off. Let's see if I can't get that off. So I can put the tailstock on there. Yeah, I didn't think about that. You have to think about all kinds of stuff when you wood turn. Make sure you factor in everything properly. Because if you don't, it's not going to come together properly. So I think we're going to be able to pull it off. It's not going to be quite right because it's poofed out right here, and it should not be like that, but it'll still be okay. Let's see. Wow. That's like wow. Let me make sure that I measure how far down I need to go with the caliper, because I do not want to go through when I start sloping it down, that's for sure. Right there should be the bottom. So I should be able to slope it down. Yeah. Okay. Let me take this off so I can slope this area a little bit right here. That's a nice little box. And it sure is pretty thin, there's no doubt about it. Okay, let me get this lid back on so I can shape it. I gotta shape the top also. There's no doubt about it. Wow. So we'll get it looking okay. Bonnie and her boxes. Bonnie, B for box in Bonnie. I think it's gonna be okay after all. What do y'all think? That's right. I messed up. I'm learning from my mistakes, and that's a good thing. It's good to mess up sometimes so you can learn stuff. If you never mess up, well, that means you're perfect. But we all mess up, and it's good to mess up sometimes so that we can improvise. We can, how would you say? Make it better, and use a different method, and make sure that we don't make that mistake again. So that's going to turn out pretty well. I'm very pleased with it. I'm going to sand it up, and then I'll be back. To say, if anybody wonders why I use the skew down here, it's because if I use the spindle gouge or a bowl gouge, it'll leave lines, and they're hard to get out of. The spindle gouge, you go sideways parallel with the wood, and it gets a really smooth finish, smooth finish while I'm trying to shape it and cut it off. right, it's not running true, but that's okay. All I want to do is sand this area right in here. It's a little bit rough looking, just right here, and cut it off. That's it. So it's not a big deal. All right, we have it finished. It's ever so slightly not dry, but other than that, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's a tad longer than an acorn should be, but part of it is because I don't have the top all the way on. I didn't want to put the glue on there and then have it all the way closed, and I couldn't get inside the lip here and inside here, right in this area. I don't want to mess with this. This right here is pretty fragile too, so you gotta be careful. But I mean, it's not so thin you can't put the top on, and it fits very, very firmly. You can put it all the way on, push it on, but you gotta wiggle it out. But I'm afraid one day it's probably gonna crack or break or something if somebody keeps on messing with it. It's a good solid fit though. I like that fit. And it's so thin. This is thin, so it's light. It's still kind of heavy because of the oak. The oak is heavy wood. The best thing to do though to take it off is use your finger on the top of it and push it to the side a little bit while you pull it up. But it fits on there so well. That's the best fitting piece, the best fitting box I've ever made. That is so awesome. That is just awesome. That is, I'm stoked. Woohoo! Very good. All right, we have the box for Bonnie. Bonnie, where are you? All these people disappear and they don't come back for days. And I understand. You got your own life. We all have our own lives. I get it. I don't expect you to show up every time I want you to show up, right? So, anyway, we have it. It's a little bit slightly rough inside. I didn't fully sand it out or anything like that. But you can definitely put stuff in it. I did open it up some, so you got a nice big box. It's not small. That is so good. It fits so well. I just wish it wasn't quite so thin on the lip. But that fits well. That's a good method. I'm glad that I thought of that, because I think I like my method better than the guy's method, the other person's method. Although he has a great method. Here's the other one, the first one I did. And it fits well. And it's thicker. Even though it's still thin, it's thicker. And there's the inside of that. So, yeah, that works pretty well. That one fits well. This one's a little thicker where it's not going to break so easily. This one I'm a little bit scared and concerned about possibly cracking or something. But hopefully it won't be messed with too much. Just hung on a tree with some candy in it or something, but if it gets tossed aside or something, it's gonna get messed up. But this is a great method. I like it. I love it. Man, I love that. That just fits like a hand in a glove right there. That is just perfect. Perfect. Wow. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I don't know what's going on with my video camera. I apologize for some of the clips going light and dark and light and dark. I was trying to adjust the exposure, you know, with adjustments that I have with the video program that I use So, anyway, I did the best that I could, but I don't know why my video camera's doing that way. It's being stupid. It could be the wind. I don't know. I have no idea. I love that. I just keep opening and closing it because it's just so cool. It's just so cool. It just fits right on there perfectly. Wow. Wow. It's not the perfect shape of an acorn, but hey, it's an acorn. We got the idea of it. That the top of it should have been bigger, is what I'm trying to get at, but I couldn't do it. I had already shaped it, and this right here, I had already opened it up too much, way too much on the inside to be able to shape it down, because the walls are already pretty thin. So I know, I don't mean to repeat myself, but they're pretty thin. So I have to leave them alone. I had to shape it best I could to save it. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let's put it right. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I hope y'all are staying warm. I heard that down here in the south, we're fixing to get some snow. And it's rare that we get snow here. We don't get snow here very often. Like last year, we got some snow, and that has been several years before we had snow like that. And it's been many years since we had a snow as much as we had last year. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are smiling. I'm smiling. I'm smiling because I get to see y'all again. I get to see your comments again, and because I miss y'all. And, you know, I can't always put out a video, but I'm glad to be able to put out videos. I'm glad my lathe still works, because I tell you what, that was a big, big scare right there. I thought, oh no, I'm not going to be putting out videos and everybody's going to be wondering, where in the world am I? Well, you know, I'm glad that people wonder, that they miss me, that they care. That's what I like, that y'all care enough to wonder where I am. And, you know, I wonder where other people are. I still wonder about Cowboy Kelly. I am very concerned about her. I am very concerned. It was the same thing with Shalisa Shell, and then she finally, you know, you finally found out that she was okay. She made a comment on one of my videos, so we know that she was, you know, sick, and you know, so I knew something was wrong, because she's always putting out videos and stuff. And when I didn't see any of her videos, you know, I thought something's not right. And now I just miss her videos. I can't wait until she puts her videos out. It makes me feel like something's missing. Like, you know, a homey feeling, like I'm home or something. And like the family. You know, we got this family going, you know, with the Fatwood family and stuff, and certain people, and you don't see them all of a sudden for a while. You miss them. And I miss Shalisa Shell. I miss her videos. I hope that she's doing well and she gets better soon, and she'll be able to put her videos out. So anyway, I won't keep you detained. I'll end it by saying, I've missed you guys, and I hope y'all are doing well. I'm glad I can still wood turn and put out videos. And y'all keep smiling. And if you think about Cowboy Kelly and you know her and you've seen her make comments before in the past, say a little prayer for her. Something. Light a little fire for her. Whatever you want to do. Do something that shows that you are thinking of her. And that you want her to get well, or come back, or hope she's doing okay, or something. Never give up. I had a frustrating time with these boxes. I ended up making, as I said in the video, I ended up making them into ornaments instead of boxes, because one of them got sealed so tight together it would not come up. I worked with it all day and all night, and next day it would not budge. Even though it was separate like this, I had pushed it together on the lathe. would turn it, and it got so stuck on there it would not come off. So, well, that's the way it goes sometimes. So I turn it into an ornament, a bird house ornament, acorn bird house ornament. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like five acorn ornaments, 4 or 5, and I got 2 box ones or 3 box ones. I got 3 box ones. That's what it is. So, and this one's going to go to Bonnie. Bonnie and boxes. That's right, the big B. All right, and y'all have a good day and a good afternoon and a good week, and we'll get something else out as soon as we can. So y'all hold on to your britches. Okay. Bye-bye.